again. Here we go again. Here we go again. We're on Blab again. Far, far away. And I thought I'd just bring you, when I can get the hair out of my face, I thought I'd just bring you outside the Aviva Stadium for a little look-see. Now, I know when we did this on Facebook Live earlier that the Wi-Fi cut out, so I'm not going to take you too far. But just in the windy day, on the windy, just want to show you around, because that's Google Towers over there. That's at Grand Canal. Google Towers. And in Grand Canal we've also got Facebook. We've got all the leading tech companies. That's the EU HQ of a lot of places. And resume the recording. Sorry about that. This is what's been happening today. Is a few drop-ins and drop-outs of the Blab. I know I'm on a private Wi-Fi session here. But as you can see, I think with so many people who are at the event today, you can see it's a bit of a stop-start. So here I am. I'm taking the pose, the lovely pose where rather than being upright and standing here and having to lean down towards you, I can actually squat down a little bit. This is where the good workout happens, so that you can get level with the camera, or a little bit more level with the camera. But get your thighs working as if you're skiing. So it's been a very good workout today, between carrying the surface around everywhere with me and then popping it down on a surface and having to chat with people. Tell you what, actually, I'm going to go to slightly higher surface. So excuse the light behind me there. Excuse the light behind me. And let me pop you up here. Let me pop you up here and say hello. Who's popped into the room? Hello to Jerry Duffy. Hey Jerry, nice to see you, madam. Hey, so sorry we lost you earlier on the last Blab. There have been interesting things that are happening today with the Wi-Fi dropping in and out. You see it's kind of stop-starting a little bit here. But at least we're getting the feel and we're getting the energy that's coming through from momentum. We're getting our momentum rocking here at Momentum Summit with the Dublin Chamber of Commerce and all the other chambers. Now, this afternoon, what I'm missing so I can have a chat with you guys online, I am currently we have a Power of Online session that is on until 2:15, so there's another 10 minutes of that, and then at 2:15 there's the networking break and some more masterclass sessions this afternoon, and then we have Jamil Qureshi, who's, as I said on my Facebook page, I thought Jamil was on now, but he's actually not on until 2:40, and he's going to be sharing about the psychology of achieving success. So Jerry, that's right up your street. Now the really annoying thing is I managed this morning to get downstairs with the Wi-Fi working, but I think with everybody now tweeting in the main stage room, which is downstairs, every time I start to walk down the stairs to try and get you guys in there so that we can have a little sneak peek with some of the speakers, then the Wi-Fi cuts out. So part of the point of doing this today was to see if I could get them on screen while they were on stage. So it's a bit of a, haven't been able to do that today. But hey, this is a learning curve to see how we can use Blab and videos and Facebook Live video from a live event. So doing this for the Dublin Chamber of Commerce today to see what happens, see what works. Some of it does, some of it doesn't. Big learning from all of this is need to have the Wi-Fi that's working. It's what we always say, need 4G, and Vodafone here behind me. They've got the Fabby cupcakes, but we needed them to bring the 4G, so that's for next year. Need to get Vodafone to bring the 4G along with them. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go and have a chat with some of the girls at the desk and see if they can let me know when some of the speakers come in, and see if we can nab a few people as they come in. So, and actually, because we'll have people coming up from the talks in about 10 minutes time, I might just sit here with them and see if we can get to nab somebody. Because I tell you what, the two people that everybody's raving about are Elaine Lavery and Hannah O'Reilly from Improper Butter. And they are two young ladies I mentioned this morning who've been on accelerator courses with their startup. Very young, only just left school basically, and I just love the name. There they are at the top there. And yes, they went on the New Frontiers startup course. And apparently everybody's been loving them this morning, saying they're really good, really entertaining. And so I'm desperate to see if I can get them on here for you. And then I am going to stand by here with either the Blab or the selfie stick, because I shall be looking desperately for Paul O'Connell and for our GAA speakers. The one thing with Paul O'Connell, you can't miss him. Oh, look, Alex back here. Alex, come and how's it been going? You heading off now?
No, just come back up for a refill of coffee.
Oh, refill of coffee. And we've got Jerry in the room. We've got Wendy Keys in the room. Hello, lovely Wendy. More speakers. Oh, Jerry wants some cupcakes sent to him. We've just seen. Wendy's at Digital Biz Leads. And who else have we got in here? So we have Brian J. Smith. Hey, Brian, you're at Accenture Ireland. And oh, you're JCI Ireland. Yay, fantastic. Fantastic, Brian. I'm actually speaking with you guys tomorrow, and I think Alex spoke with JCI. I've been involved with them before as well.
Of course I have.
So we better follow Brian. Hello to Brian. And Alec, you've just been in with the last couple of sessions. What's your best learning so far?
I'll tell you one thing. We had 3 case studies. One from Stephen from Elliptico, one from got her name, box.ie, I think it is. And
I'll desperately try and turn over pages while holding on to the laptop at the same time.
No, she should be there.
She should be there. Main stage speakers. No, that was before.
Anyway, they were great. And what they were talking about, the ability to trade online, the ability to be agile in a marketplace, and the rewards that come with that very, very quickly. If you are fully understanding of your customers and have the ability then to be able to adapt, to put them in the center of what you're doing. So that's what it's about.
Right, okay. And so for you as a branding expert, then that's obviously good message for you to hear, and backs up what you speak as an expert as well.
Exactly, I'll tell you, it's fantastic. They've been really, really good. And the business that they've been putting together. Bernie Kinsella is the girl that, sorry, I've forgotten. What a great speaker.
Worldbox.ie. Worldbox.ie.
And her message is really, really good. It's a great story of somebody who set up a business and sold it, bought it back thinking that that's going to be a good idea, and then finding a recession comes around the corner to meet you. And then is agile enough to do that. And what a great business she's built.
I'm going to hover around here.
Yeah,
if you see Bernie, just background, and I'll see if I can nab her on screen. Okay. Thanks so much, Alec. Thank you so much, Alec. So I am literally what I need here is a little stool for me to make a perch. There was a lovely stool I could perch on upstairs at the end of the last Blab, but we've lost that one. Now it was a shame this morning. Everybody was raving about Jack Teeling from Teeling's Whiskey. I think, Jerry, if you know Jack Teeling, we need to get him to come and have a session with us at PSA in Ireland, because apparently he brought little samples of whiskey, and I missed getting my whiskey this morning. Not that I need that right now, but it would be nice to be able to get a whiskey going on. So I'm going to come and pop you down here, and what I should be doing, I should be following the photographers around. Really, that would be the sensible thing to do, because I know that they know who's in the know of who's who and in the. Because that's the one joy with not growing up in Ireland, is that I never know who's who in the zoo. So and because so much of the time I'm actually focusing on cameras or focusing on chatting to people. That's the one thing I think when you are doing something like this at a live event, is to remember that if you don't remember somebody's name, quick tip, turn the camera on them, sneaky peek at their name badge, but the problem name badge is being the other way around. So that's badges. These are actually fantastic for anybody who's organised. On little magnets, fit any size jacket. Just spotting a couple of people over here, and I'm wondering if this is Elaine and Hannah over here. No, maybe not. You just have to be confident and just go up to people. No, I can see a name badge. Fidelma. See, we're spotting the name badges. Spotting the name badges. So actually, maybe we can see these ladies. Maybe we can spot these ladies who are nabbling sweets. Ladies, do you want to come live on Blab? Tell us how's your session been today? Tell us who you are, what you do, and how are you enjoying the Momentum Summit today?
I am Fidelma Carroll and I work in KPMG, and it's brilliant. Much better than I thought it was going to be. Actually, speakers are amazing.
That's always good to hear. It's nice when it's better than you think it's going to be.
Absolutely.
And who have you enjoyed so far the most?
I think the girls improper butter.
That's Elaine and
They
Hannah.
were just really brilliant.
That's what I've been desperately trying to wander around. I was thinking, oh, there's two girls with long hair there. Oh, maybe that's them. But it's not. It was you two. But I thought I'd come and say hello to you anyway. So thank you very much, Fidelma, and from KPMG. And we also have.
I'm Faye. I'm also from KPMG.
Oh, right. Hello, Faye, also from KPMG. Yeah. And Faye, have they been your favourites too?
They have. They were absolutely standouts. They were great. They were really engaging, and I thought their message was on point and just really enjoyable presentation overall. It was great.
Brilliant. And as corporate members of the chamber, do you come to many of the events for KPMG yourselves?
No, it's my first.
This is my first as well.
Right.
Yeah,
It's nice
to come again.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, and there's because I know that you guys actually host events as well.
Yeah.
So I've been to one or two of the events that have been hosted at KPMG. Fantastic venues that you guys always throw on for us, which is fantastic. Because I'm part of the Business Owners Network myself. So and I run around and do crazy things like this. You'll always see me with a selfie stick or now with a Surface in my hand. So well, look, ladies, great to be able to chat to you. Thank you very much for coming on live and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Take care. Bye. So there we go. That's the main thing. You just got to have the guts to go and walk up to people who are complete strangers and just put the camera in the face, and eventually everybody will talk to you. At least you hope that's what they'll do. So now this is making it even more desperate that I get hold of Elaine and Hannah. And I know Jeff Scully's just been on recently too. So everybody's just raving. Like this morning, everyone was raving about Jack Teeling. Everyone's been raving about Sean's masterclass, and yeah. And Caroline Keeling, of course. Yes, I must actually see if I can get Caroline Keeling on here as well. She's the lovely raspberries thing, and Bernie Kinsella that Alec was just chatting about. So I'm looking. These are the people that I am looking for. There's Bernie, is here. There's Caroline there, and Jack Teeling is down here. So look, if I don't get to interview them, at least you've seen their faces. Hello, I'm Bernie from worldbox.ie on the Momentum Summit page here anyway, and I'm seeing a few people wandering past, which means that they may be coming out of the sessions soon. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go and grab a spot by the chamber table and see if I can spot people on the way out. Oh, I should get Declan. Declan Gray. Hello, Declan. Can I nab you on camera? Because Declan, we're live on Blab. So Declan was doing one of the masterclass workshop sessions today as well. And now you guys, you must have been having a fabulous time because there was oversubscribed, and everybody was staying in there,
including my competition, and they were there for about an hour afterwards.
Oh, that's exactly. Well, that's what everyone was saying. Is what's going on in there? Everybody's still in there with Declan having a ball.
We were actually having a drink.
See, that's how you keep people for an extra hour in the room after you finish speaking. So tell us, Declan, what were you speaking on this morning, and how did it go?
Our approach to digital marketing and persona profiling. So we have a unique USP where we overlay, I suppose, neurosemantics, neurolinguistic programming. It all sounds very techy, but it's a psychology aspect. And basically what we want to do is we want to be able to design based on psychological profiles. So we're taking a different approach to design.
Morning.
Hello again. We're all sit and all sit sober.
Well, wait till we'll catch people at the 4 o'clock drinks. So
Yes,
that's the
very
4
good.
o'clock Blab. Well, look, Declan, thanks very much for saying
Thank you very
hello
much.
and
Bye-bye.
well done for your session today. So now let's have a little look. Oh, we've got more people in here. Hello. How's the afternoon going for you?
Fantastic, great. I'm very inspired, and I think when you take the day off, it's lovely to feel that you're really getting something from it, and the people here are lovely and like-minded people. It's so good, really.
So, because it's your business is you have a team of people.
I'm
Yes,
fitness and coaching.
Yeah.
So no. It's
No,
the
I
books,
couldn't remember whether you were with other people or whether that was
no,
just
that's
you.
okay.
So,
That's okay.
I was just saying, I should have had you earlier because carrying the surface around and then squatting down and doing the
That's
squats
why you look
to go down to
fabulous.
camera.
The glam.
Thank you very much.
I know,
Just
it's a
about
great
working.
day. It's fantastic, and I feel great to be here. So.
And as the other question I'm asking everybody, what's been your inspiration? What have you learned so far? What will you take home?
Actually, I think it's an energy more than anything else. The 2 young girls that set up their butter business or whatever, the energy and fusion between them was it just made me want to go home and do something different and something new.
Churn some butter.
Yeah, well, maybe not.
Maybe not. No,
I want
maybe
to try
not.
there, so I want to try that.
Exactly.
It was fantastic.
Well, I think that's always a nice thing. I think that shows the power of speaking is that when you can do it well and have such an impact on people, as the girls I think have, and I think this is them standing in front of me right now. Is that them?
Yeah,
so I am going.
amazing.
So look, thanks for
thanks,
chatting. I'm going to come and say hello to the girls and see if I can get them on camera because these are the 2 that everybody has been raving about today. So let me just get you in. So check the photographs. So this is Hannah. Hello, Hannah.
Hi.
Hello, Hannah. You're
Hi.
live on Blab.
Hi, Blab.
Yes, hello to Blab. And we have Elaine behind. Hello, Elaine and Hannah. Now, everybody, we're live on Blab.
Okay.
So everybody has been absolutely raving about you guys and saying how fantastic your business is, how amazing you were, and that it's been the most fun and the most energy. So how's it been for you?
Yeah, it was a fantastic opportunity. We're very humbled to be on the stage with Caroline and Justin, and we're established in their business. We're at the start of our journey. But yeah, it was such a warm audience. Really, it was lovely.
Yeah, well, that's one of the nice things with the chamber members actually is we've got a whole variety of people from SMEs like myself through to the big corporates. So it's a nice opportunity.
Exactly, yeah.
And look, I'm glad to see that the Queens of Butter have actually got what looks to me like some whiskey or some wine and some chocolates in there. Very nice. Was that your little thank you, Desi, for speaking?
Yeah, it'll be
Brilliant.
well enjoyed tonight.
Brilliant. And ladies, because so many people have been saying that you were giving great tips. What were can you, in a nutshell, give us some of the tips that you were sharing with people today?
I think we talked about focus and saying no to things and knowing what you're best at, and then outsourcing expertise that you don't have. We've talked about our friendship and our business and how we keep those 2 things separate or together.
Because that's always a tricky thing to do when you're working with your best friend.
Yeah, exactly.
So come on, right, here's the secret goss, girls. when were the real doozies? Have you had any real blow-ups?
No.
Where were they? Oh, come on, I was hoping I was going to get some really good goss there. For the innocent, not innocent butter, it's the improper butter, innocent smoothies, improper butter. I was expecting some improper rows along the way, but no, nothing like that.
No, nothing like that.
Well, that's fantastic. So when did you guys set up then? Tell me a little bit about your story.
Yeah, we set up in 2013. We started with farmers markets, a lot like other Irish food companies, and then we moved into independent stores. Along the way, we've had in production in-house in Leon's Family Kitchen, in a unit in Smithfield in Dublin, and then we've outsourced that. So we've just kind of stepped up along the way. So we're going about probably 2.5 years now, really at it properly. So yeah.
And I heard that you were part of a startup group. I was chatting with Ian by the photography stand, but you did a startup enterprise session when you first New Frontiers.
Yeah.
So how did you get involved in that?
We engaged with Enterprise Ireland, and they run different programs for companies that they see potential in. And so it was a series of workshops looking at, funding, product development, marketing, finance, just all the aspects of business, I suppose, that you need to kind of be thinking about. So yeah, that was kind of how I met Ian.
And were you mates at university?
Yes,
together.
we started.
So you both studied the same course.
Exactly. I studied commerce and Liam studied business and law, so that's how we came together. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was chatting earlier. Remember, we were chatting to Stephen Short, who's involved with a youth enterprise group. They've just been at the awards for students who set up businesses.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
No, we haven't. We do engage with students a lot, so we do a lot of kind of talking at universities and things like that to try and get people into youth entrepreneurship, because it's a very viable option now these days. Grants and stuff available.
Yeah, I think that's the thing to do. Is like these wonderful ladies here. Make sure that you know that there are options out there for you and that you can get involved. And thank you so much. Thanks so much for chatting. See, there we go. Finally, I've got some of the speakers. And now they can run away. See you, ladies. Now they can run away, but at the same time, getting my hair in the way. They can run away, but at the same time, they're getting mobbed by people coming up to say how fabulous they are, which is always wonderful. So time to pop this down again here. And let's. Oh, hey Hannah. Hey Hannah. Oh, yes, that was Wendy. You were saying hello to Hannah there earlier. And I have still seen no sign yet of Paul O'Connell. As I said earlier, I'm going to be spotting him because he's the one. There was a photo of me when I met him years ago when I was working with Powerade. I used to have to, with Coca-Cola, I used to have to fly the Irish rugby team to Powerade all over the world. It seems ridiculous, really, or source it if they were in South America. I remember having to fly over cases and cases of Powerade, which just these days seems absolutely mental. But I met him at an award evening, at the rugby awards evening, and there was a photo of me, and I'm squatting down like this, using my legs, and everybody's saying, Lottie, you don't have to worry about squatting down in front of Paul O'Connell, because I was only coming up to his chest. His head was like all the way up here. So if I can nab him on camera, that could be a bit of an amusal session again to see. Sorry, I just got distracted there. That's often what happens when you're on camera. You're so busy. Here we go. Here's more of the Dublin Chamber. Look, they're running away from me. They're running away. I'm chasing. I'll have to chase afterwards. Now, see, they're all dashing off. Running away, running away, running away. I'll tell you who. Let me have a little look around. Let's see. I want to see if I can get... Fiona Flynn on here for you, because we did the Facebook earlier and we've spoken to Declan, so Fiona was doing her workshop session as well. There you go, walking around. Oh, I'll tell you what I must do. Seeing as I haven't even had any lunch yet, I must actually grab myself a cup of coffee, another cup of coffee. I want a proper cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. That's a tongue twister that you can use to get your words around, your mouth around the words before you set up, to warm yourself up before you go on air. Always good to warm up. And but my alternative is get the energy from the coffee. So let me go and find some milk in here. And I know who we haven't spoken to yet at one of the stands. We've spoken to most people during the day at the stands, but we haven't spoken to some of the people behind me right now. So let me have a sip of my coffee, and then I will take you over. Grab yourself a cuppa. Wendy, get your cup of tea, get your cuppa out. And I'm getting all my Blab notifications for other people. Oh, Jerry's got to run. Thanks very much. Thanks, darling, Jerry Duffy, for joining us here, you superstar. Thanks for your time. And hopefully next time we can see you here speaking at the Momentum Summit, being the wonderful motivational speaker that you are, Mr. Jerry Duffy. 32 marathons in 32 days, the Decca Hawaiian Ironman winner, and Jerry's new motivation book has just come out as well. So go and look up Jerry Duffy. Actually, Jerry, I'm just going to go and see. Are you jerryduffy.com or jerryduffy.ie? Let me have a little look here, and we can see Jerry Duffy Academy. Actually, that's where you can, Jerry Duffy's new academy, that's where you can get hold of copies for the first chapter from his new book, The Goal Getter. And Jerry is Jerry's a brilliant speaker on the Irish speaking circuit. He spoke at the All Ireland Business Summit. Excuse me, there goes the coffee. I was chatting to Cathal Kana from the Messville group, and Cathal is they are the founders and organisers of the All Ireland Business Summit, and Jerry's been there for the last couple of years, so it's always fantastic to see him speaking there. So get Jerry's information. If you go to his jerryduffyacademy.com, you can also download a copy of his book. So now here we go. I've now spotted somebody else that we're going to go and have another chat to, who's having her photo done by the Evros team. We're back at the Evros team because got to see Ms. Naomi Gargan from Absolute Office. Look, getting glammed up. Yes. So what are you going to be using this photo for, Naomi?
She's definitely a plant. I would say probably a rose, but
Naomi, what are you going to be doing with this photo?
I'm just going to be for my LinkedIn profile. I'm going to put it up on that because my LinkedIn profile picture is terrible.
Well, I can't imagine that she'd ever have a terrible photo because she's one of the loveliest ladies you'll meet. Naomi is one of the colleagues from the Business Owners Network. So we keep coming back to the Evros team here and doing their photos today, which is fantastic. But the team that we haven't said hello to yet is the Merry and Fleet guys. Hello, Merry and Fleet team. Let's say hello to you live on Blab. How's your afternoon, your day been going?
Fantastic, great day.
Yep. Managed to speak to a lot of people?
We did. Lots.
And have you, like most of the time at events like this, myself included, you don't get the chance to see the speakers. But have you been taking advantage yourselves, or?
More so, Hillary.
Yeah, I went to see Bernie Kinsler's project from Worldbox. She was really, really good.
So that's from worldbox.ie. Yeah, Bernie Kinsler. Yeah, fantastic. And who's your?
I'm hoping to get to see Paul O'Connell now later on. So yeah.
I think we're all waiting for the rugby and the GAA to kick in this afternoon to really get our momentum going. Well, that's the guys from Fleet, Merry and Fleet. Thank you very much. Wave bye-bye to Blab. Thank you. So we chatted to the Codex guys over here. Oh look, this is where the goodies are. This is where the naughty bits are. Naughty bits of coffees and teas. So I'm now going to stand here and see if there is anyone that walks past that I can. So the free corporate pictures are being done left, right, and centre. Everybody's getting in there. But we've been going now for the half an hour. So I'll tell you what I might do is I am going to run away now because I'm going to go and grab my Blab stick, my selfie stick, and I am going to see if I can find or see if I can get introduced to. Because I have met Paul O'Connell before, so I know what he looks like, but I haven't actually met Henry Sheffield before, who's a hurling expert. The GAA, I was saying this morning, is the Gaelic Games, and there are two different sides to the Gaelic Games. The hurling is the one with what looks like a giant hockey stick. That's the hurley. And the ball, which is a hard ball, big hard ball, the size of a hockey ball, that flies around at head height. And these guys, girls, they play this game with very little protection. They just have a helmet on their heads, and they are throwing the slicker around at breakneck speed and running up and down the pitch, the size of a rugby pitch. It's actually played at Croke Park, which is the other major event stadium here in Dublin. We're at the Aviva Stadium, which used to be Lansdowne Road, the home of Irish rugby. And the FAA also have the soccer on here, what they call soccer here in Ireland, football for us from the UK. So the GAA home is at Croke Park, and Henry Sheffling is a hurler, running up and doing that. And Jack McCaffrey is one of the Gaelic Games footballers. He's been Footballer of the Year and member of the All-Ireland winning Dublin team in 2015. That's last year. He's been involved since the age of 18. Now, I tell you what, people who have not seen Gaelic Games, people who haven't seen the GAA, the football, or the hurling, you've got to have a look at it online. Go and check this out. And to be a winner of the All Ireland is like legendary, absolutely legendary status here. They are absolutely mad about it. The other countries that they tend to play, there's Aussie rules. They will play like rules so that they can actually play into really adventurous moments during those times to pass. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump off the Blab. I am going to grab the selfie stick and see if I can spot any of the speakers for the next sessions, because I know that after this we have the session on the, is it motivation? There was the psychology of achieving success, and then our three sporting stars are going to be talking about success, the power of success, and what it takes to be a champion. As my lovely, gorgeous friend Shelley Taylor-Smith, 7-time world champion marathon swimmer in Australia, who created championmindset.com.au, would always say, these are people who know their gold medal moments, and they know, in Shelley's words, if you don't quit, you'll make it. So that was one lesson that Shelley always taught me back in Australia. When times are great, when times are good, when times are bad, it's that having that perseverance as part of that champion mindset that leads these sporting legends to be so successful in the sporting world, and then also to go on and do what they're doing now, such as speaking at the Dublin Chamber of Commerce Momentum Summit. So I'm going to say au revoir to you now on Blab, and we'll catch up with you. Go to Facebook. I'm just going to post in before we go. Last thing before we go is here is the Facebook link. And what you can do then is, see the bell's going again. People have only just come out, it feels like. Post in the Facebook link there. Come and have a chat there, and that's where hopefully with Selfie Stick we can get a few more chats there. Thanks so much, Wendy, for coming in. See you all soon and later. Bye.